Action.
Do you want to do that thing that we did last time whenever you said we should high five like this?
Oh, I don't remember what we did last time.
You said we should high five like this.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome back, guys. Let's see. This chair is very squeaky. I let JP choose what we were going to do today and how he wanted to do it. And he chose, or he said that he'd do it as long as we got to sit in chairs. So we pulled some chairs. We're not sitting on the floor.
Because that sucks.
You can't say that.
You have said much worse.
No.
Yes, you have.
I bleep it out, though. We're sitting in chairs, and for the first time, well, it's actually several firsts. One, we have some of my shelves in the background, so you can see part of my Nightmare Before Christmas collection. Can you stop playing with the cat?
I'm not.
Second of all, we've been complaining, or I've been complaining, about not having the proper equipment to film on and stuff, and I've been using my iPad, and I forgot that I actually have a Canon Rebel T5 that's been sitting in a box in our house somewhere, and I found it. So this is our first video using that.
We're rebelling from the iPad.
God. But we just need a camera stand. What's that called? A tripod. JP. A tripod. And we need lighting. We don't have lighting still. And this is the most pleasant day we've had so far because it's been flooding here in North Carolina. So we decided to film while we could. Okay, so I gave JP a list of several videos that we need to do, that I need to do, but since JP's working from home, he's here and I don't want to film by myself whenever he's listening, so that's why he's in the videos so much now. But I gave him a list. And which one did you choose?
I chose quarantine questions.
No.
That
It's
is
quarantine tag.
Quarantine tag.
Yes.
Question tag. Q&A tag.
I forgot who it was.
Q&A.
I forgot who created this.
Probably several people.
No, it was somebody specifically. It started with an M.
Do it.
I'll put whoever created it in the description below, and also probably like right on the screen right here. But we weren't specifically tagged because we're new and we don't really have many friends. We're not good enough to. Not that we're not good enough, but we don't know people and we don't get tagged in things because, like I said, we're new. We don't have like those kind of.
We don't have connections yet.
Do you want to guess who? They tagged some people, and then they said, and anybody else who wants to do it. So I thought we would take the opportunity. But do you know who?
It was Garrett.
It was Garrett and Alyssa. Garrett and Lady Lefferson.
Oh, the Leffersons.
Yeah, the Leffersons. JP calls Alyssa Lady Lefferson. Yeah. So this is gonna be more interesting because I know a lot about Disney. I've been to Disney a lot and watched Disney movies a lot, but JP doesn't know squat.
I know some things.
No, you don't.
I think you'll be surprised.
I will be very surprised, but I'm hoping he's gonna know. So it's mainly like my questions because I don't think JP is gonna have to answer some of these questions.
I saw Walt Disney on What's My Line several times.
First question. Oh, there's 19 questions. Because COVID-19.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. Number 1. How many times have you watched your favorite movie during quarantine?
0.
What's your favorite movie?
Probably the Harry Potter series.
Not one specific?
No, I really enjoy them all. My favorite Harry Potter season would be winter.
What?
Yeah. Like during the filming times, like during the movies, the winter periods are always really good. I really liked Shawshank Redemption,
Oh,
which I have watched.
Yeah, well, I told you to
Mhm.
watch. Well,
What else was it?
you had never seen it before. And
I'd
I was
never
like,
seen
You have to watch it.
Shawshank Redemption or what's the other one with Robin Williams in it?
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. I really liked both those movies. Really liked both those movies.
And you watched them both one time.
Yeah.
My favorite movie, I'm assuming this is non-Disney.
Yeah, I mean, it could be non-Disney or Disney related, either one.
Okay, well, I'm going to do my non-Disney and then my Disney. So my non-Disney is Nacho Libre with Jack Black. And I watched it twice back to back because it's so good. It's so funny. I love Jack Black. And then for my favorite Disney movie, Nightmare Before Christmas, I would say. I haven't watched it, I don't think. I think I started it and I fell asleep. But, yeah. Because I watch it so much year-round anyway that it's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Second question. If you could be on a vacation at any Disney location, which would you choose?
Germany.
They don't have a Disney in Germany.
France.
Paris. It's
Paris, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I've never been. Why not? Because I feel like the American Disneys, I've seen a lot of those. You know what I mean?
You've only been to Walt Disney World like one time.
Yeah, but I've watched all of the videos that you're watching.
Yeah. I would go to Walt Disney World because
Which one's that?
the one in Florida.
And stay at the Polynesian.
Yes, Polynesian. 3. Have you had to cancel / reschedule a Disney trip? No. We already went through all of these questions because we were filming without knowing that it had stopped recording, so
Had a minor technical glitch. Difficulty.
all the content and everything that we had before does not exist. So we're basically redoing a bunch of questions. No, I've been trying to get somebody to go to Disney with me for a long time, and nobody will. When we filmed it before, we said all the things that you don't like. You know, crowds, people, heat, rides. You don't like anything that Disney is.
Yeah, but I would still go, you know, because you want to go.
And then you're saying that we're planning to go in July.
We were talking about it.
Which is not true. Or at least I was not aware of it.
I'm pretty sure we had discussed it.
I don't know.
We were looking at it at one point, and then that's when we were talking about how the Polynesian was like $349 a night. And those other ones were like $150 and stuff.
Yeah, but I wanted to go for Halloween, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or something like that.
I think I was transitioning jobs at the time.
And then we talked about how the one time we went to Disney. Did we already say that? Yeah, the only time that we've been to get Disney together was January 2018 when we first started dating. And we waited in line for Space Mountain for 2 hours. Then we waited for a Dole Whip for over 30 minutes. Then we waited in line for Thunder Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain for over 2 hours. And it shut down and we still waited and we got to ride that. And then you got to choose what you wanted to do. And you wanted to ride the train, but we waited over an hour for just the train. And it took us to the front because we didn't have fast passes because we got in for free for a day. So as a recap of everything, I guess, for that question. But no. Molly, my sister, just graduated last weekend, and she wants to go to Disney World for December, or in December, so. The fourth question was, if you could ride any Disney ride right now, which would you choose? JP said People Mover and...
People Mover, the train, maybe the Avatar one. I've heard all the Star Wars ones are actually really good.
And then you said you said Toy Story one, and we were trying to figure out what he was talking about because he thought it was Duke Kaboom had a ride itself, but he doesn't.
I thought Duke Kaboom did have like I thought there was like a Toy Story 4 themed one.
There's Slinky Dog Dash, Alien Swirling Saucers, and Toy Story Mania.
I'm not sure. I was watching a architectural design of the Toy Story something or another, and I think it was like a ride or something.
Oh, and then you said, because we got in the conversation of...
The elevator.
It's not an elevator.
That's what it's called.
No, JP was confused about a lot of things.
That's what it's called.
Haunted Mansion, he was talking about the elevator where you go down and the room like stretches. He's talking about Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And then he thought that you walked through the Haunted Mansion. So I had to explain to him that you rode in a dune buggy and you went through. And also the stretch room. We watched separately watched a video about how Disneyland and Disney World do it differently. How one you go down, the other one goes up. I would choose People Mover I chose one for each of the parks. I would choose People Mover for Magic Kingdom because you can ride through and just like chill, and it takes longer, and you know that. Then I would do Expedition Everest for Animal Kingdom because that's my favorite ride. And then for Epcot, I would do Test Track, but I said OG Test Track, not the like Tron kind of one. I like the old one. I'm really salty about them changing it. And then for
do they have the Test Track thing in all of them?
What?
Like, is it the updated Test Track in all the parks, or only
There's only one Test Track.
Oh.
And then I said for Hollywood Studios, I'd do Tower of Terror. And then we got into the conversation of
seatbelts on Tower of Terror.
Yeah, safety and experiences that we've had with rides and people not being strapped in good enough and having to hold people down. Not in a weird way. But
out of context, it sounds like it could be strange.
Yeah. Like, your breath smells so strongly of meatball sauce. It's not even funny.
I can still taste it.
Yeah, I can, I'm getting assaulted. My nose, burning my eyes a little.
I'll look this way.
Golly. Number 5. This is the one that I don't think JP is going to really know.
I will know it
what's going
with
on.
conviction.
If you could eat at any Disney restaurant, which would you choose?
I watched that one lady that we don't necessarily enjoy go to all those restaurants. I don't know their names.
I'm talking about that girl with Delish Delish, and she goes to all the theme parks and
yeah.
Not a Disney YouTuber.
I would probably say, I think something out of Epcot would be cool.
There's a ton of restaurants there.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying something that's not necessarily standard. Potentially, honestly, I just ate, so I'm not as hungry, so I can't necessarily think. But the Dole Whip was good. I've seen a lot of the slushies and smoothies, and the nachos. That one lady's nachos looked insane.
No one's gonna know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. You have to be more specific.
I think as opposed to a restaurant, I would just choose based on food.
I would choose Casey's Corner for quick service because I like corn dog nuggets. But then for a restaurant, I don't know if this counts or not, but it's the one that I chose was Disney's Spirit of Aloha dinner show at the Polynesian. My family and Sean, my cousins and all of them, when we used to go when we were younger, we went one time and it was so much fun. It's probably a lot different than it was because I was 10 or something like that. But I would choose to do that and have that kind of style of food because it was so fun. But I don't know if that really counts. Because we've only eaten, sit down wise, fancy things. My family has only really eaten at the Liberty Tree because we try to do things. We don't want to spend a ton of money on food, the Liberty Tree Tavern, and I don't think I'll ever go back there again because it was not good last time that we went there.
I think I would want to do the Cinderella's Castle dinner.
That's
thing.
Expensive.
I think that would be a really cool date though.
if you're, I don't know. I would rather go to Be Our Guest than Cinderella's Royal
Oh yeah,
Table.
I've seen that one actually. That would be cool.
That one's more adulty.
Don't they have the Disney riverboat thing or whatever?
You mean,
Don't they have like some kind of riverboat?
Yeah, but that's
restaurant?
It's not a restaurant.
They don't have something to where you're like right on a riverboat and then you eat too or something?
They have a riverboat in Magic Kingdom, but...
I could be thinking of something else. I thought there was like a riverboat that you got to go down and eat and then come back.
Next one. What Disney, or number 6, what Disney snack are you craving right now? Corn dog nuggets. I wouldn't mind a Dole Whip.
What were those things that the Leffersons were eating that one time that they even went back and got seconds on? They were at a round table. And they were standing.
Oh, I think you're talking about, it was like the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, and they had like the cheese and the bread, and they had the molten lava cake.
Yeah, but they got 2 of
and
something.
And then like chicken tenders or something. I don't know.
I forgot what the 2 that they got. They like went back and got more of it. It was so good.
I don't know. I guess go watch the Leffersons Food and Wine Festival vlogs and see what JP is talking about, because I can't remember.
Or Dole Whip. Dole Whip was really good.
Well, that's like the only Disney snack that you've ever had.
Touche.
I'll also always forever be craving Disney popcorn because that's the best, and that's like the only snack my mother ever likes to eat is Disney popcorn.
Are they shaped into Mickey heads?
No.
That'd be incredible.
You can't do that.
Disney
okay.
could.
I don't know. Number 7. What Disney scents do you have or want in your house? We don't have any Disney scents.
What Disney scents are there?
I have no idea.
Mickey Mouse mud?
No. Our house, all the scents
Goofy
in our
grass.
house are apple cinnamon, like fall smells, because I love fall.
And meatball sub.
That's not... I think it's because it's sitting right at my feet. And your breath. It just smells like... Ugh.
I took a slight culinary break.
No, he wanted to sub when we went to Target to get our SD card, so we got him 2 meatball subs, and he ate it
got 1 meatball
right
sub.
in here. Yeah, we got 2 though. There's a whole one right there.
That's not a meatball sub.
But he ate it like right. Used my chair as a table, and now all I'm smelling is like not even like good meatball subs. It's like
just cheap meatball sub.
Ugh. Okay. Scents wise, I know they have like from rides or like bakeries. I don't know. Like they have one that's supposed to smell like the Flight of Passage, which I've never been on because.
Is the Flight of Passage in space?
No, that's the Avatar one.
Oh.
That you said you wanted to ride that I said I couldn't ride because of the screens and movement.
I bet anything from like Beauty and the Beast would smell really good.
I think they do have one that's like rose scented or something. I know it's called like Wishes Candle Co. I've never had a candle from Disney or any kind of Disney scents or gone to base.
We'll have to get one.
I guess. I'm not like a... I don't know.
I mean, it's worth the experience though, right?
I saw though people have that yacht... It's a Yacht Club one. A candle that's Yacht Club scented. And Yacht Club is the only Disney resort that I've ever stayed at in my entire life. Because that's... Oh no! I lied. I went to Shades of Green one time because Sean's military. So we stayed there one time. But I don't even know how we afforded to do that. Every year we would stay at the Yacht Club. And I could never afford that. Like, I have no idea. But, yeah, so I wouldn't mind... Can you stop making noises?
Sorry.
I wouldn't mind having that scent because it reminds me of... Which I don't know what the Yacht Club smells like.
Yachts.
But it doesn't smell like yachts. But no, we do not have any...
No Disney scents.
No Disney scents. Only Disney dollars.
I was going to say that, but I thought you would get all mad.
No, I said it because I felt like that was something you would say.
I was like, man, yeah, we've got plenty of Disney dollars, though.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse bucks.
Number 8. Have you streamed Onward yet?
Yeah, we actually saw it in theaters. We talked about this in a previous video. still really think it would have been so much better as like an episode or a series or like a 4 or 5 episode series, because I really feel like, you know, they could have done a lot more with the dad. They could have done a lot more afterwards and like really explained how magic like actually did stuff, and you know, like changed the community as opposed to just, okay, here's 2 instances of magic and here's him teaching. Bye.
I'm just salty because we spent $50 to go to the movies, and then literally like
2 days later,
it was like, oh.
I think we went Friday. We went the day it came out, and then it went to streaming like 3 days later.
I don't think it was 3 days later, but it was like really soon after.
Or they announced that it was going to streaming.
And I
or
was
something.
just so salty. I was like, ah! Number 9. What Disney classic movie or TV series have you reconnected with during quarantine?
I mean, kind of Beauty and the Beast though. We did watch that. It wasn't during quarantine.
What? Oh, are you talking about the live action one?
Yeah, but like that one.
I have my own answers. This is just for you.
Oh, just for me? No.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch any Disney stuff.
I took notes because I was afraid I was going to forget something, and I prefer reading handwritten things over things on your phone because I hate technology. Old fashioned. Okay. So,
Outdated.
I watched all the Little Mermaid everythings, like TV series,
When?
all the movies, like at the beginning.
Oh.
And then I also, which I'm not the biggest Little Mermaid fan, like, but then I watched all the Toy Stories and all the Toy Story shorts. And then I started watching Gummy Bears, which I love.
Did you watch the Toy Story pants?
What?
Because you watched the Toy Story shorts? Toy Story pants?
Anyway,
Good.
Gummy Bears, I love Gummy Bears. I love bears in general, but Gummy Bears is really cute. I watch Hercules a lot.
Oh, I will say though, not necessarily super Disney. I mean, I guess it is super Disney related, but Kingdom Hearts, I really kind of like got back into some of that game. I mean, I didn't play it, but like watching content and like
Watching me play it.
just, you know, nostalgia.
Yeah. Also, the Aristocats, the Black Cauldron. We talked about it on, you weren't there, on Princess and the Sith's live video. Jess and me and somebody else or somebody, we're talking about how we love the Black Cauldron. Which you probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
I think I do.
Also, people are gonna be like, this isn't Disney, but it technically is Disney now.
Goliath?
Disney now. Goliath?
No, Gargoyles.
Gargoyles, yeah. So it's not
I was gonna
originally
bring that up.
Disney, but I mean, I love that series. That series was like my childhood. There's some things that I'm salty about, like how it's like went from company to company, and then also how it just all of a sudden ended, because it was so like it had a lot to do with history and stuff like that. It was really cool. Like, it's very, I feel like, educational and more in depth than you would think a kid's cartoon would be. So that's my favorite.
A lot of the cartoons now, though, are very, like, the same thing repeated over and over again. And I feel like, you know, for that being, what, 30 years old almost? It's extremely...
30 years old?
Yeah, it's probably older than that.
Came out in 1995, I think.
I thought it came out in the late 80s, but...
No.
Even if it came out in 1990...
1995.
Still 25. It's close to 30.
That's not oh, I guess...
Yeah.
I guess we are.
But I mean, for it being that old, like the animation and like the art style and even the performances overall, I thought were really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so I watched that. And then I chose another... I want... On Disney... I think they should put this on Disney+. When I was younger, me and my brother would watch Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
I've never
It was
heard
a
of that.
TV series, and Patrick Warburton... You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Or are you just saying it?
No, I know.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I don't think you do.
I do know.
He played Buzz, which is really strange. Because I really like Tim Allen. And then Wayne Knight, who played Al on Toy Story 2, Al's Toy Barn. Can you stop making fart noises with the chair? Stop. He played Zurg. So it's funny to me. I don't know. But they need to put that on Disney Plus.
Why haven't they? I wonder if it's licensed by a different company.
I don't know, but I loved it because I loved Booster and XR. You have no idea what I'm talking about? I didn't think so.
Not a clue.
Okay, anyway.
Patrick Warburton, though, just for anyone that doesn't believe me.
Warburton.
Warburton is the guy from...
Warburton.
That guy is the same one that is in Family Guy.
Who does he play in Family Guy?
The guy with no legs.
He has legs. He's just in a wheelchair.
The guy.
Joe!
Joe! Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, and he also plays Kronk, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Cusco. Poison for Cusco.
Okay.
That's not how it goes, but yeah.
I know what you're talking about, though. I'm actually surprised that you know that much. Number 10. If you had to pick one Disney character to be quarantined with, who would you choose? Any Disney character.
Any Disney character?
Yeah.
Do I still have to work? Like, do I still have to go about my normal day? Am I quarantined with them, or are they quarantined with me?
Same thing.
No, because am I in their world, or are they in our world?
I would assume they are in our world. But I didn't think that far into that question.
Either Big Hero 6.
Baymax.
Baymax, yeah. I think that would be cool either way. I probably wouldn't want to live in San Fran, Tokyo, though.
How do you know all this? I'm pretty sure you've never seen Big Hero 6.
I've seen it twice.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
So I said, have you seen this? And you're like, no. I was like, do you want to watch it? And you're like, no.
I watched it in theaters at Granny's house and here. So I've seen
You've
it 3
never
times.
watched it with me?
I thought we watched it together.
No,
oh,
I watched
seen
it.
it twice. So Big Hero 6. Baymax. I think it would be really cool. Also, maybe like Chip. Chip would be a good one.
From Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a little animated cup that I could just kind of...
Okay, well you should wait till another question to use Chip then.
What else? Now, if we're talking about like... So, I'll answer this twice, right? Coming to our world, definitely Baymax would be really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I also think like Buzz Lightyear or, Woody for kind of comedic relief. I love Jim Verne, so Slinky Dog would be great. I guess the Marvel, like, not Kylo Ren, because that kid's a... But,
that's not Marvel.
Star Wars, sorry. R2-D2 or something like that would be cool. But now if we're talking about going to their worlds, San Fran, Tokyo would still be cool. Star Wars would be okay, right? I feel like the Lilo and Stitch world would be cool as well.
It's like the same world that we live in. Just
Yeah, but it's
aliens.
in Hawaii. With aliens, and they get to go and capture aliens. That's what they do in the TV show, at least. Monsters Inc. would be really... I think any of the world... 100 Acre Wood would be cool. Like, any of the worlds to actually go into, I think would be really neat.
Are you just thinking of the ones from Kingdom Hearts?
No, but those are, like, the ones that you have the best kind of, like, grasp on what they're, like... The
They're all the ones that
be.
I like. Should I talk about them?
I think practical-wise, Hercules would be really good, because you get a really good understanding of, like, Greek mythology.
I would choose Goofy because he's funny. He reminds me of my dad.
Is Goofy a cow or a dog?
He's a dog.
Then why is Pluto a dog?
I don't know. That's the whole thing. We're not gonna go into that.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
So Goofy, because he's also like, I mean, he's a single parent, so he cooks and cleans, but I don't know. He's like
Scrooge McDuck.
Why would you want to be quarantined with Scrooge McDuck?
I think we're a lot alike.
That's not necessarily a good thing, JP.
Why not?
Because he's a greedy little
can't be that greedy. He has the duck wings.
What number are we on?
11?
11. Would you be watching Mulan if it were in theaters right now? No.
The live action one or like
Yes,
the original one?
The live action one.
No. Why would I ever go see that movie?
Same. Couple reasons. Well, because Mulan's not like...
They took out Mushu.
They took out Mushu, which is like the whole reason Mulan's
Yeah,
good. They took out all the songs.
What?
So you can't even defeat the Hun.
So it's not even a movie.
You can't even get down to business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that. And then, I don't know what else they took out, but I'm not interested. Not interested in your
I don't need it.
BS.
If it doesn't have songs in it or
actions.
Mushu, I don't want it.
Number 12. Why are there so many questions about Mulan? Have you pulled a Mulan? Have you cut your own hair?
I mean, I shaved. Yeah.
He shaved his beard, which is
That was
kinda
regrettable.
scary.
It was regrettable.
He doesn't look like himself, so I call him Ron. But
Not Disney related, but Kim Possible.
that is Disney related.
Are you gonna? Yeah, but I mean, it's not, I was just saying it's not like entirely related to what we're talking about. But
Oh.
are you gonna watch that series?
Is it on Disney Plus?
I thought they were remaking it.
Oh no, they did the Kim Possible movie with the live people.
Oh,
and
that
it
was terrible.
Was garbage.
No, I'm talking about they're redoing the
don't think
like
that's
animated
true.
series. I thought.
I have not heard that.
I know they also not necessarily
They better
Disney
not.
related. Avatar: The Last Airbender is on Netflix. Gonna watch that. So is T Money over here.
I'm not. I don't cut my own hair. I don't cut my hair, period. But I do dye my own hair.
Oh, Kurt.
I do dye my own hair. It's usually purple. But every time that I dye it and then it fades out, it's like increments where I don't film myself or do YouTube videos. So they've never seen me with purple hair. So, but it's usually purple and then it fades to green. I don't know why. Okay, anyway.
She's secretly a troll.
Okay, number 13. Are you feeling creative? Crafts? Projects?
Yeah.
Always. It's kind of my whole life. But
I would say our house doesn't make us seem like we're creative people, but I would say overall we are.
excuse me. What are you talking about?
Like, I mean, we have blank walls and stuff like that.
Because
Yeah, I understand why. I'm just saying, like, I was just... I've been really creative on quarantine. I've gotten a lot done.
my stomach's growling.
Should have had a meatball
I
sub.
am working on. I did a pin board. I DIY'd a pin board.
Looks amazing.
I'm salty about. And then also I'm painting my
Logo.
my YouTube logo in like a wooden circle thing. So those are my projects. So yes, I've been creative. It just gives. I have to have motivation to actually get things done.
To get down to
Because I'll
business.
start one thing. I'll start one thing and then I won't finish it and then I'll go on to something else. That's my problem. Okay, 14. I forgot to think about this one. If you got to have a Disney sidekick, which would you pick? That's why you
R2-D2.
I was gonna say you could say Chip for this one.
R2-D2, the two squirrels, Jiminy Cricket,
Oh, two squirrels.
two chipmunks, sorry.
Oh, Chip and Dale?
Yeah.
They're
Donald
They're
Duck.
not sidekicks.
It's my sidekick, so I can choose whoever I want.
Okay, well that's not. There's a specific category of Disney sidekicks. Like, from Pocahontas, there's Miko and Flit.
Mushu. I would choose Mushu from.
But Mushu always gets you in trouble intentionally.
I could use a little wild to my life. That's why I married you.
I don't know who I would choose because
I think R2-D2 would be a good one for me.
I don't want to say Mushu, but I don't.
You don't need any more trouble.
Yeah, I don't
You need Baymax.
I need Baymax. Yeah, I would probably have to say Baymax, or I really like. Whenever I first thought of this question, I was gonna say Ray from Princess and the Frog, just because he's like a Cajun cutie, and what?
No?
He's a lightning bug.
Ah,
He's like that,
I've never
that
seen
swamp
that.
bug.
I've never seen it before.
I just think he'd be good company. I don't know.
A droid. You could do, what's his face?
C-3PO?
Yeah, C-3PO. I just forgot it.
I don't know. I probably have to go with... I don't know, because Baymax is, like, not so enthusiastic about anything. He's just like...
Yeah, he is. Ba-la-la.
I am not best.
Yeah, that's enthusiasm.
That's not enthusiasm.
Me and Baymax would get along very great.
Because you are the same... You're both robots.
I disagree.
I don't know. I don't know what psychic... I'll, like, probably think about it later and be like, why didn't I say that? Number 15. What are you binge watching? TV show? Movie series? He watches YouTube.
I watch YouTube mostly. Mostly educational things. Like whether it's like gaming guides or like strategic stuff or stuff for work. I'm really planning on trying to set up some time to watch Avatar. That was a good show of mine.
Please.
That's about it really. I mean, I pretty much just YouTube, Number File, I really like them. Been watching them lately. They're a math YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just watch My 600 Pound Life all the time, every day, over and over again. I don't know why, I just find it very fascinating. Also, maybe to give me motivation to lose weight. Number
20.
16.
Oh,
No.
oh wow, I was way off.
16. What Disney character would handle quarantine best? Dippy's probably not gonna know this. He's probably looking at my notes.
No, I really would.
Okay, who? Okay, who?
Like what, cast or just one individual
One
character?
individual character.
Baymax.
He's a robot.
Yeah, he would do well. R2-D2. C-3PO.
These are all robots.
Oh, the guy from Up.
Which one? Carl?
The old one, yeah.
Carl.
Carl would do well.
I guess.
Maybe Igor?
I thought of who?
Eeyore?
Igor.
Eeyore. The hippo or cow. Donkey.
I can't. I cannot. Your friend Garrett would be very disappointed.
The donkey.
I cannot believe you.
The donkey.
Igor is staring at you with such shame.
The donkey from
and
Pooh Bear.
disappointment.
He's definitely a donkey, right?
Yes, he's a donkey.
Okay, my bad.
A hippo?
It could be a hippo.
Igor the hippo.
Sorry, I grew up on generic brand Disney, so it was Igor the hippo.
Oh my! I cannot believe you right now. Okay, I have a few. I thought about this a lot. So you could do the Beast from Beauty and the Beast because he's been in that tower.
But he's in love with Belle now. He would need her.
Doesn't matter. He could survive. They could both survive together.
Oh, well, I agree with that if they were together.
I gotta say, the ultimate one though is like the most obvious one is Rapunzel because she was locked in a tower for 18 years.
But she's had a taste of freedom now.
You can't. You can't argue the point. I'm telling you who would do well. She would do well, period. Also, Quasimodo was
Who's
stuck in the
that?
belt.
Oh, I do know who that is. Never mind.
Okay, who is he?
It's the Humpback of Notre Dame.
Humpback.
Humpback of Notre Dame.
Oh my god. Also thought Cinderella would be good because she basically is locked away and just cleans all day and stuff like that. And then she has her little mice friends so she could be entertained with them. And then I thought that Toy Story 1 Buzz would do really good because he has his little helmet and he's paranoid already of like other people.
I can see that.
You know, he has all these suspicions, so I feel like he would do well, but...
Who would do the worst? Tigger.
I think Tigger would be fine. What?
He gets all sad when he can't find his friends. Pooh Bear too.
Okay. You the expert of Winnie the Pooh. Who's
I am.
That
Igor the hippo.
Igor the hippo. Ah! Oh, Genie!
Genie would do really well because he could do anything. Hang on, but did you see the new Genie yet?
No, I have not because I don't want it to ruin it.
It's really good.
I don't like live actions.
you didn't like live actions and then you watched Beauty and the Beast.
Anyway, stop it. Number 17. If this were the work of a Disney villain, which would it be?
The Dragon Lady.
I'm pretty sure that's the only villain that you know.
No, that's not true. Humphalumps. Because this would
Humphalumps?
This would be the worst thing for Pooh Bear and them. Think about it. Think about it. This is
They're not called Humphalumps.
That's whatever the Hippolumpies or whatever they call the Hoopalump. This is them. Think about it. 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 Right? The worst thing that happened to Pooh Bear and them is they couldn't find their friends or James or whatever his name is. The kid.
James! Oh my god.
Arthur.
Hold on.
Whatever his.
Arthur!
Whatever the kid's name is.
Christopher Robin?
Christopher Robin.
You're talking about the movie Christopher Robin. That's their dilemma in that movie. There are so many other Winnie the Pooh things.
But Winnie and the Pooh overall. Winnie the Pooh and friends, they like to be together. So if you separated them and isolated them, that would be their own personal torture. It's part of the Humpalumps. What? Huffalumps or whatever.
You're making it sound like a Hufflepuff, like...
It's a Humpalump or whatever. What?
It's called a Heffalump.
I was so close.
No, you were not.
I think I even said Heffalump.
No, you said Humpalump.
Oh, I think Jack would do well in quarantine as well. Also, another person that quarantining could be is the guy from Monsters, Inc. Because now all the kids have to stay in their homes and they can't go on vacations where there's like hotels don't have closets, so you can't get scared.
What?
Who's the evil guy in Monsters, Inc.?
The first one?
Yeah.
Randall?
Yeah. No, the crab dude.
Mr. Waternoose?
Mr. Waternoose would also be a part of this.
He's not...
Because think about it, all the kids are then going to have to stay at home. They're not going to go on vacation in hotel rooms where they're going to sleep near their parents.
No, but
so then they get additional sharing.
I see what you're saying.
See?
I don't know how that would work, but...
It's true.
Okay, anyway. I had 3 different villains that I thought it could be. I thought it could be, let's see, the Horned King from the Black Cauldron. You don't know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I know exactly who that is, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I agree. Wholeheartedly support that answer.
You have no idea what I'm talking about. Also, Madame Mim from Sword in the Stone. Just because both of those
choose
movies...
like the most random villains?
No, both of the... Okay, this is going to sound bad, but when I think of quarantine, I think of like Plague. And when I think of Plague, I think of medieval. And that's like during those times where like... So I think... And they're also like sorcerer people. So I feel like they would...
The Dragon Lady was good then.
Maleficent.
Yeah. Maleficent.
And then this is like a littler known character, but Professor Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective.
That one's littler known compared to the other 2 randoms you just listed off.
Have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen any of those movies.
Okay.
I've never even heard of those movies.
Well, Professor Rat is basically a mouse version of Sherlock Holmes, and Ratigan is basically Moriarty.
That sounds really good, actually.
You should watch it.
Pinky and the Brain.
That's not Disney.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
like
continue.
Warner Brothers. Okay, anyway.
Aren't they owned by Disney?
No.
Oh. I thought Disney owned everything.
I don't think so. Number 18. What are you reading? This list. Yeah. No, but are you reading a book? JP doesn't read books.
That's not true. I'm currently reading advanced like computer theory in Azure. I'm also studying for my GIAC again.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was reading Pride and Prejudice again, but...
I don't read. I try to avoid it. Subtitles. I like subtitles.
Number 19. Last one, thank God. I still can't get over your
Heffalump?
your whole Winnie the Pooh thing. We came in acting like you were an expert, and you got like everything wrong. James!
I was close. Christopher Christopher Robin.
Christopher Charles?
I was going to say Christopher Columbus, so it was better.
Oh my god.
Christopher Robin, James, close enough.
No.
His nickname's James, if you really know him.
No.
Trust me.
Okay, I will give you $100 right now if you can tell me one character from Disney who has the first name James.
James and the Giant Peach.
I'll accept.
That's what I'm talking
It
about.
took you so long. But,
Because I had to think if it was Disney or not.
okay, I was thinking of one specifically.
Who?
Sully.
Oh, yeah, his name's
James
Sully.
P.
Yeah, I
Sully.
got that one. But, like, mine was better.
Okay, whatever. That was the most obvious one. Okay. Number 19. What Disney song best represents how you feel during the quarantine? I will say this before you say anything. When the Leprechaun's did this, before Garrett answered, I was thinking the let's get down to business.
Yeah.
To defeat the Huns. And then Garrett said it like right after I like thought it, and I was like, wow, that was weird.
That happened to us just the other day downstairs.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
I forget whatever.
I don't remember the song now, but it was freaky.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like you're in my head.
Alright, Disney scholar, what would you choose?
The first one that came to mind was Let It Go. Because I'm just like, bathing daily? Let it go.
I would not share that with the internet.
I'm just kidding. What's another one? Maybe that's the only Disney song I knew.
Mm-hmm. I chose, which this is gonna sound really
Life's a
bad.
Highway is not one that I
No,
would
it's
use.
not.
Because that would be awful.
This is gonna sound really bad, but I don't mean it in the way that it's gonna sound. But in Oliver Company, Dodger sings, which is Billy Joel. He sings the song "Why Should I Worry." It's like, why should I worry? Why should I care? But I do worry and I do care. I care a lot, but I just think, I shouldn't worry so much.
I think You Got a Friend in Me is also a good one.
I thought about that too.
Because, I think, overall with the quarantine, even though people are separated, I think families are coming a lot closer together.
So, I don't know who's done this, like we were saying, I don't know who's done this already. I don't know who to tag or if we're supposed to tag anybody, which I know we're supposed to tag anybody, but we don't really have.
We challenge you, Todd.
Who's Todd? I don't know if these people have done this already. I know Princess and the Sith has done it already. We're just gonna tag whoever.
If you need a tag, you say we tagged you.
Yeah, whoever wants to do it, like we did. But also, specifically, I'm probably gonna edit this out if they've already done it. But if they haven't done it, then I'm gonna do Walt Life, Salt Life, Britt and Liz, Mickey's Girls, and Jamie's Disney Kingdom.
Has that one girl done it yet?
Who?
The one lady that we follow who's trying to sell her house.
Are you talking about Disney Kitty?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
all, folks.
Disney. That was our Disney quarantine tag answers. I don't know what you should comment down below, but you should comment something.
You should comment who you think would be the worst at quarantining.
Like Disney character or
Yeah.
like between us?
No, Disney character. Who would be the worst at quarantining?
Oh, because you asked that question
Yeah.
already. Duh. Yeah, let us know down below who you think would be the worst at quarantining.
Out of us or the Disney characters?
Yeah.
She's worse at quarantining, though. I'm good at it.
Because you don't go anywhere anyway. You don't like leaving the house.
Touche.
Subscribe.
If you feel like it, like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate your watch time.
What?
Yeah, they watched the video. It's time.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back soon, I suppose. I'm just ready to get out of this room because it smells like meatball subs. And I'm suffocating. And it's gross. And I'm hungry.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye. Hey, that's Tigger.
Is it really?
Yeah.
He doesn't say that. I've never heard Tigger say ta-ta for now. Oh yeah, maybe he does actually.
TTFN? Ta-ta for now?
I've never heard that before.
Okay. I'm just gonna cut it here so that you can't do any more damage
What?
to the Winnie the Pooh community. Or Winnie the Pooh's